If you're shopping for the Panasonic ER-GP80, think twice before you hit buy. Because while this clipper promises to be a professional-grade tool with lightning-fast blades and a nearly indestructible design, here's what surprised me. It's not all smooth sailing. You've probably heard the hype about the world's fastest blade speed and premium carbon fiber titanium-coated blades, but the truth is, problems hide beneath that shiny exterior. Today, I'm giving you the honest lowdown on the ER-GP80, what works, what falls flat, and why you might want to hold off for now. Let's be real. If you're a professional barber or serious about at-home grooming, a clipper is your daily workhorse. But you don't want one that promises a Ferrari and runs like a go-kart, right? The Panasonic ER-GP80 boasts a 10,000 RPM linear motor designed to deliver smooth, powerful cuts that glide effortlessly through any hair type. That's impressive on paper, but what about in action? Stick around, because I'm about to unpack the good, the bad, and the slightly annoying quirks you'll want to know before dropping $200 on this. Here's a quick tease. While the ER-GP80 nails a handful of professional features, it stumbles when it comes to battery life management, blade maintenance, and surprisingly, usability for beginners. So if you're wondering whether this high-end clipper is worth the investment or just a fancy gadget with a flashy price tag, keep watching because the full picture might just surprise you. Now, let's deep dive. First off, that blade, the heart of any clipper. Panasonic claims their X-Taper clipping blade is both impact-proof and break-proof, coated with carbon fiber and titanium with a sharp 45-degree cutting angle. It's like the superhero armor of clipper blades, designed to last and slice through hair with precision. And indeed, the sharpness is no joke. If you want a clean, professional finish, especially on thicker or coarse hair, the ER-GP80 shows promise. No tugging, no uneven patches, it's smooth and consistent. But here's the twist. While the blade performs brilliantly out of the box, maintaining that edge requires meticulous care. You get oil and a cleaning brush in the package, but if you neglect regular upkeep, the blade dulls faster than you'd expect, which turns your sleek tool into a reluctant hair-chomping monster. Speaking of the package, Panasonic includes 3 comb attachments that cover a solid range of cutting lengths: 3 to 4, 6 to 9, and 12 to 15. This versatility is great for barbers or grooming enthusiasts who like experimenting with different styles without juggling multiple tools. Also, the dual voltage feature makes it travel-friendly, perfect for globetrotters or professionals on the move, which is a definite plus in our connected world. And there's always a but. The clipper's weight at 245 grams is relatively light, which sounds ideal. However, in practice, some users report the grip feels a bit slippery, especially when your hands are damp, which can be a problem when precision is key. It's like trying to hold on to a greased-up eel when you want to sculpt a masterpiece. Let's talk power. The Panasonic ER-GP80's lithium-ion battery promises about 50 minutes of cordless use after just a 1-hour charge. Sounds efficient, right? However, some early adopters, and yes, a fair share of Amazon reviews, point out that the runtime is inconsistent. On higher settings or with heavy use, battery life can drain faster, grinding your grooming session to a halt just when your client is halfway through. For professionals juggling back-to-back appointments, that's a curveball that's hard to ignore. And if you're charging daily, the battery's longevity over months is a gamble. It can diminish fast if you don't properly calibrate charging cycles. So while the quick charge is a perk, reliability over time is more important. One of the boldest selling points is the clipper's linear motor that runs at a blistering 10,000 RPM, a feature Panasonic dubs the world's fastest blade speed. The reality. Yes, it cuts with impressive speed and power, slicing through hair cleanly. And here's another twist, even with this speed, the motor can generate noticeable noise and heat when used for longer than 20 minutes. For a gadget touted as professional grade, it feels slightly underwhelming, considering many other clippers at this price point stay cooler and quieter. If you like working in a peaceful environment or worry about heat affecting performance, this is something to keep in mind. Now, who is this clipper for? If you're a professional barber or an enthusiast who can commit to regular blade maintenance, this might be a tool to consider. It absolutely offers premium features you won't find in your average trimmer. The variety of comb sizes and the dual voltage are super convenient. But if you're a beginner or someone who just wants an easy, no-fuss grooming device, you might want to look elsewhere. The grip issues, louder motor, and meticulous upkeep might turn your haircut experience into a wrestling match. No one looks good after trying to wrestle a clipper. Time for some storytelling. Imagine this. A professional barber, we'll call him Mike, invests in the ER-GP80, attracted by the high-speed motor and the promise of a smooth cut. Mike's first few clients love the crisp fade he gets with this tool. Then one day, mid-shift, the clipper suddenly overheats and slows down. He scrambles to finish a haircut with a buzzing, uneven cut, leaving the client confused and Mike frustrated. This scenario isn't isolated. Several users have reported similar incidents. So while the first impression is impressive, the real test lies in sustained performance. And humor me for a sec. Why did the hair clipper break up with the beard trimmer? Because it just couldn't handle the split ends. But seriously, maintaining this clipper means not only regular cleaning but also frequent oiling. Otherwise, it behaves like that one friend who never shows up on time. Speaking of friends, if you think $200 is steep for a trimmer, remember, this isn't just any trimmer. It's a tool optimized for professionals who value precision. For the casual user, it's kind of like buying a Ferrari to run errands, impressive but not always practical. Another joke for you. Why did the battery go to therapy? Because it couldn't handle the charge. In case you didn't guess, the battery management on the ER-GP80 can be a bit temperamental, making you wonder if you're grooming or running an electric utility. Finally, let's touch on durability. The carbon fiber and titanium-coated blade is a rugged combo, designed to resist impact and offer longevity. But the plastic housing and charger stand feel less premium, almost more fragile next to the robust blade. It makes you think, did they put all the budget into the blade and skimp elsewhere? If you're clumsy, this might not be your best bet. Plus, the package includes an EU socket power cord with an EU to US plug converter, which can be a headache for non-European users looking for a straightforward setup. So, what's the bottom line? The Panasonic ER-GP80 is an impressively engineered clipper with standout features that cater mostly to professionals who know the drill of blade upkeep and can tolerate a bit of noise and heat. It excels in delivering precise, sharp cuts and boasts impressive speed. But it's not without flaws. Issues like inconsistent battery life, grip ergonomics, and maintenance demands might turn some users off. For beginners or casual groomers, the learning curve combined with the price point might not justify the purchase. However, despite these quirks, the clipper's strengths are undeniable. The blade technology alone could be a game changer if you're committed to maintaining it well. And if you're a frequent traveler, the dual voltage and lightweight design can be priceless. If you want a tool built for professional results and are willing to put in the work to keep it in shape, the ER-GP80 can reward you with sharp, smooth cuts that elevate your grooming game. Before I let you go, here's a quick reminder. If you want to grab the Panasonic ER-GP80 for the best price available on Amazon, check the link in the description below. It's always smart to compare prices and read the latest reviews to make sure it fits your personal grooming needs. To wrap it up on a positive note, yes, this clipper isn't perfect, but it's a premium tool with serious potential. If you know your way around clipper maintenance, appreciate speed, and want something that stands out in a crowded market, the ER-GP80 deserves a spot in your grooming arsenal. Just be ready to take good care of it and watch it become your favorite professional companion. After all, even a hero needs a little upkeep now and then, right? Thanks for sticking around. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more honest cut-to-the-chase reviews like this. See you in the next one.